Hey guys, I am back with a fun fine motor activity for your kids, and I also threw in a fun gross motor activity for your older kids. Okay, first up is our spider web, and for that you can use some painter's tape. And then I just gathered some random items from around the house that would be fun to stick to this masking tape. So as you can see, I've got some bright colored, fun textured items. So now to create the web. So you can create any design that suits you. If you have a kid that's old enough, this is actually a really great activity for them to do because it works on bilateral hand coordination as well as hand-eye coordination and their visual motor skills. So I've got my two large foundational pieces and now I'm just starting to create the web. I'm using thicker pieces of masking tape so that Kai has more opportunity to be successful with placing items on the web. So something that I love about this activity is we're not just working on fine motor skills. Kai's learning how to grade the force that he uses to place items on the web without completely destroying the web. And what's nice is that each item inside of the container requires a different amount of force for it to stick to the tape, and Kai's learning that as he goes. Of course, once they're bored putting the items on the tape, it is equally as fun to take the items off the tape. And as you can see, it's actually a bit trickier to get the stuff off the tape than it is to put it on. And naturally, the kids' favorite part of this activity will be tearing the tape down. And what's nice is while they're having a blast, they're still working on different skills such as problem solving and directionality when pulling the tape off the wall. So for your slightly older kids, we are using our hallway to create an obstacle course. Obstacle courses are great activities for coordination, motor planning, and strength. So I'm randomly placing various heights of tape across my hallway. The higher it is, of course, they're going to have to go under. The lower it is, they're going to jump over. And the diagonal pieces might require some bending or squatting or contorting of the body to get through. And just in case you were wondering, here I go. So that was rather slow and boring. You can challenge your kids for time and see who can get through the obstacle course the fastest or who has the slickest moves when they pass on through. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!